Hello, and this is the first episode of the Ages of Wisdom series. And this proverb, I'll start with the proverb first and then it give its meaning. सोने ले गयो पंजो, पंजे ने ले गयो पाव, अब के रखोगे सेठानी, आओ भलाई जाओ. What this literally means is that 100 rupees was carried away by 5 rupees were carried away by 25 paisa. Now what's left is etani. Either you come or go. And this proverb is of extreme relevance to the financial sector entities because quite often what happens in the financial world, and I've seen it often, we create a fake illusion of the borrower's skin in the game or the borrower's so-called contribution to a lending plan. So let me first illustrate the basis of the saying, the little anecdote behind that. But there was a wealthy lady who was in business of money lending, and there was a rustic farmer who needed to borrow money. So he comes to the Sethani, the lady, the rich lady, and says, Sethaniji, can you give me a loan of rupees 100? Sethani says, fine, that's exactly what I do, but my terms are that I will take the interest in advance. I need the interest first. How much is the interest? Well, the interest is 5%. Call it a monthly 5% interest. So interest is 5%. Therefore, you need to pay me 5 rupees right up front. The farmer says, not a problem. So here is, he takes 100 rupees, gives rupees 5 back to her, and therefore pockets that 95 rupees and goes away. And the Setani feels extremely happy that after they have made a good deal because I got an interest of 5% right up front. It's a fabulous rate of interest. Next 1 hour, the borrower comes back and says, Sethaniji, I have used up that 95 rupees that you lent me. But I'm still in need for another 5 rupees because I actually genuinely need 100 rupees. So can you do what? Can you lend me rupees 5? And I don't mind giving you 5% of that, your agreed rate of 5%, that is 25 paisa in advance. Once again, Serani fees quite wow, quite well because I've got double deal today. Therefore, I've got 5% interest on the 5 rupees as well. So the borrower takes out a 25 paisa from his pocket. In language, we'll call it chavanni or pav, which is 1/4 of a rupee. He gives 25 paisa upfront and walks away with rupees 5 as well. Uh, Weeks passed, days passed. The borrower did not turn up to make the payment as you could expect. At last, at one day, the Sethani was able to catch hold of him and asked him what happened to my 100 rupees and 5 rupees that I lent you. And the farmer says 100 rupees was taken away by 5. 5 rupees was taken away, carried away by 25 paisa. Now what's left, Sethaniji, whether you come or go? I'm not going to pay you your money at all. Friends, remember that very often lending prudence lies in creating, collecting a down payment of the borrower's skin in the game. But how often do we do this? We give a loan for the down payment. We give a loan to increase the loan to value ratio. We give a loan for paying the EMIs. We give a loan for restructuring or so-called fictional restructuring of the loan. We quite often capitalize the so-called interest. Every time we do it, we are creating an extreme level of leverage. In this anecdote, if you talk about at 25 paisa, which is the borrower's skin in the game with a lending of rupees 100, what's the extent of leverage you're talking about? Talking about a leverage of 400 times. 25 paisa carrying the burden of a loan of rupees 100. 400 times leverage. Don't think that this doesn't happen in practice because I am from the financial world and know very well that very often when we give a loan against equity or we give a loan for increasing the LTV or we give a loan for making a down payment, we actually are increasing the effective leverage levels extremely high. So if in lending or in life, we create a fake sense of security by, illusioning ourselves, our fate would be no different from the Satanic fate in this anecdote. Remember, friends, that it's very important to have a skin in the game of the in lending, of course, as also quite often in many things that you do in life also. It's very important to have a skin in the game of the interested party. If you try to cut corners and make that completely ineffective, we will be meeting the same fate. I'll see you next time with another proverb of great, I would say, the learning value. So stay tuned and watch out the next episode. Thank you very much.